Hellblade. Shut up. Senua's sacrifice. Stop. Is it good? Yes and no. I'm really torn. Let me explain. The first time I saw Hellblade was a trailer that they had for Gamescom a couple years back, and my first thought was, oh, it's a Heavenly Sword sequel, but with Devil May Cry combat. Alright, I'm sold. And that's pretty much it. I stopped myself from knowing more about it until it came out, and then the game came out. And it's different. Different how? The game is fucking spooky! I didn't even want to stop around to see if Billy was in the game because I didn't want to look back. There were times where I felt my heart racing. What have I got? This game spooked me more than Until Dawn. This goddamn game did the goddamn things I didn't want to happen in this goddamn game because I'm gonna get goddamn spooked. And they did it! Oh, I really don't want to play this game if it involves something like this. I really don't want claustrophobic shit. Ah, shit. This is Senua, long-lost sister of Aloy, protagonist and warrior with unique problems. Like the multiple voices in her head that you constantly hear throughout the game, and the rot, which grows inside her until it reaches up her neck and kills her, and the daddy issues and everything else. This is her lover Dillion, who Senua is trying to bring back to life. He may not seem much, but you'll be glad that he's in the game, as his spiritual light is what guides you out of the hellhole known as Hell. Hell is spelled like that because we're following Norse mythology in this game, baby! You got your Odins,
wondrous stuff!
You got your Lokis, you got your Tabula Rasas that you focus on.
From there,
alright, thank you. I really don't care anymore. We gotta go. We gotta get moving. I'm talking to a rock. Can I listen to this, please? Stop. I just want to listen to this. Stop talking. And then this dead old friend that will tell you stories while you try to recuperate your sanity. Not that sanity, I mean your actual sanity. There were times where the voices in Senua's head got to me, and I found myself responding to them, telling them to shut up. I don't have schizo, but this was a pretty good simulation of having it. 5 out of 5. Would not want to experience this again. Aside from the spooky as hell moments, there's combat. Zoomed in third person XXXYYY hack and slash 1 versus 1, but really it's 1v3 because the other guys are just chilling over there combat. It also wouldn't be a Ninja Theory game if there weren't some pretty good boss battles. There's also some puzzles, maybe more puzzles than combat, but they're pretty good. I mean, some involve you going through gates to change the environment, or I need this. You can drive freaking environment. Don't follow me. But the most common puzzles are the doors that can be unlocked when you find a pattern that is hidden away in the environment that I'm not going to spoil, except for this piece of shit that took me 20 minutes to find out. With all this in mind, I was ready to recommend this game to everyone, but then I got to the finale, and that's where I saw some flaws. The combat that I loved and was really happy with became a repeatable chore. Every enemy I faced was this slow and sluggish sandbag sponge thing that was just around to take some damage, strike, and repeat. All that was needed to defeat almost any opponent in the game was to sidestep twice and attack, and then sidestep again. Or you could just do this. But what are you gonna do after I kick you? Huh? What then, buddy? What then? Oh. And if that plan didn't work, then just use the overpowered slow-mo. It replenishes so fast and it lasts for a long time. The shit's broken. Another flaw was just the climax. I'm fine with the ending, but the last bit of the journey to it was weak. I really don't want to spoil it, but imagine a roller coaster ride that takes you all the way up and then it just plummets all the way down without you knowing, and it becomes a drag and you just want it to end. Actually, that roller coaster example kind of explains how I feel about this game as a whole. But do I recommend it? Yeah, I would encourage anyone to try out Hellblade. It's a really unique action game with some flaws, and the spooks may turn off some people, as well as the game being like 70% puzzle, 30% action. But I do think it's worth a try and a playthrough or two.